ancestors. It's a beautiful day, and finally the weather has changed officially. Now, I'm here to bring you some news that I think is quite interesting because it makes you think what's going on in people's heads. Catch my drift. If you don't know the time, brothers and sisters, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Now, there were 6 militiamen, now I believe 13 militiamen that were actually arrested for, let's see what it says here, storming the state capitol, right? And then instigating a civil war, abducting a sitting governor ahead of the presidential election. Well, here to tell you, they didn't get the chance to abduct her because the FBI was in on it. Not in on it, they were investigating them. So these are things that, they're not cool, man. Like, you need to see where this country's heading. And, you know, shout out to the militiamen. Also, shout out to the FBI for preventing this from happening, because this would have looked really bad for the militias out there. But it wouldn't really matter anyways, because every militia is different. And every militia has its own type of oath that they take. See, I'm very familiar with militias. Why? Because I respect the shit out of militias. So, mind you, this is all, remember these men, I want to state something right now. These men are innocent until proven guilty. And right now, it seems like they're almost acting as if they're guilty prior to even going to trial or anything like that. Wake up, people. These men went in there saying that the government's full of traitors. Well, you know what? Listen, I'm not here to listen. All I know is I really respect the president. I met some really good when I went and I voted, I met some actually really good people that were running for there's one woman, I can't remember her name, but she was and just really good people, family. I'm talking about really good people. But there, you got to remember, there's politics out there that are not in good standing with the public. Obviously, as you can see, if people were trying to kidnap this woman. So recognize what's going on around. This is some serious stuff, man. This shit's serious. Thank God it didn't happen. And why do I say that? Because my opinion is this. What goes around comes around. So their whole alleged initiative, and the family, I'm not stating this is their plan. This is what the media does. They make things, they turn things into what they're not. But their whole alleged initiative was to start a civil war. We don't know that. We only know what we're told by the media. But it's almost as if they're treating these people as if they're innocent until proven guilty. No, in America, I'm going to state this again, there's no fingers being pointed back at me. You are absolutely innocent until proven guilty, not the opposite. These men are innocent until proven guilty. I'm not saying they're innocent, but I'm saying recognize where this country's heading. Obviously, people are showing their concerns. And they very well should be showing their concerns, but not by kidnapping people. I don't think that's right. But what the men said, they're correct. In my opinion, they are correct about a lot of things that I have found out that they said. I do agree with what they're saying. Now, they're going the wrong way about it and instigating a civil war, though. That's just not cool. Because honestly, in my opinion, I do see, and I've been having these apocalyptic dreams about, and this is nothing new. I've always had these dreams about a civil war coming to America. I've always gotten these dreams. So let's not let that happen. I'm not voting for a civil war, nor do I want to see one happen. But I will tell you this. It wouldn't surprise me if a civil war went down. It really would not surprise me, man. And I say that because of all the turbulence that's going on and the crying for help from Americans. Americans are literally crying for help. And you know, I think we have a great president right now. I just believe as he says, the swamp needs to keep being drained. And it does. Now, shout out to the militias. Again, shout out to the militias. Family. Everybody's family here. But the reason why... Now, let me state why we have militias, okay? During the Revolutionary War, we needed the militias, okay? And we still need them today. Why? To protect our constitutional rights and to protect our freedoms from a tyrannical government. That's what it states in the Constitution. Exactly, almost verbatim, believe it or not. So, brothers and sisters... Yeah, this really happened. Recognize. People are going... This, honestly, what I see coming is something apocalyptic in America. This is just what I see. And, you know, I heard about this the other day. I didn't think too much of it. But now it's kind of got me thinking, like, if that's just one militia, you know how many militias are really out there? And, you know, but militias are here to do good. They're not here to do bad. I don't believe these men were bad people. I think they were... Possibly, if these allegations are even true, we don't know if they're even true. They were just trying to, honestly, abide by the Constitution. Does that make you think? Because it certainly makes me think. If these men are out trying to abide and help this world, not by kidnapping, that's not going to work. But they were out there at every protest, and they were protesting peacefully, and based on what it said, what I read, that these men were gentlemen. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? They were gentlemen. They were not bad people. So recognize before you put these people on trial and hurt them, man, they weren't bad people. They may have been misunderstood, and you know what? In my opinion, shout out to the attorneys that are taking the case. There's probably a huge mix-up in this. Who knows? Maybe it was a false mistake of identification. I don't know. But I don't believe that there was a whole plot to kidnap. I think this is the media, and this is the reason why I don't watch the media, telling lies to your vision. That's why they call it the tell-lie vision. Tells lies to your vision. With that said, brothers and sisters, I want you to think about that. I want to say shout out to the FBI, but please, FBI, I'm asking you, do it correct. Don't hurt, like, don't make this into something it's not. And it's just this, you know, I respect the shit out of the FBI, and I respect the CIA. I certainly respect the CIA, but most definitely the FBI as well. I think there needs to be a lot more investigating done on this before anybody goes to trial or anybody is condemned for something they didn't do. But brothers and sisters, I just wanted to bring this to your attention and to the militia's attention, because I've always shout out to the veterans. The veterans are actually number one on the alleged domestic terrorist list in the country. That's where it makes me start to think. You understand? It makes me start to wonder, why would they be number one on the list for alleged domestic terrorism? The veterans. Maybe it should make you think too. I'm just suggesting. Brothers and sisters, with that said, I want to give thanks be to God. Thank you, God, for letting me express my viewpoint. I want to give thanks to America, because I'm proud to be an American, for allowing my right to freedom of speech and my opinion. And I also want to give my thanks and praises to the universe as always. Brothers and sisters, you have a blessed day. Keep your head up. Just remember, there could be turbulence on the way. But united we stand and divided we fall. United we stand, brothers and sisters. United we stand.